Welcome back to our recap channel. If you missed the latest episode of Game of Thrones, Season 5, Episode 5, titled Kill the Boy, you're in the right place. This episode was packed with crucial developments across multiple major storylines, pushing our characters into uncomfortable alliances and dangerous new realities. We're covering all the major plot points, main characters, and key events to get you caught up in about 5 minutes. Let's dive in. The episode kicks off in Meereen, following the tragic death of Sir Barristan Selmy. Daenerys Targaryen is absolutely enraged by the attack on the Unsullied and her trusted advisor. We see her fury clearly, standing over Barristan's body. In a brutal act of vengeance, she gathers the leaders of the Meereenese houses, accusing them of being the sons of the Harpy. She makes a shocking example of one council member who is burnt alive by Drogon, a moment captured. This shows just how far Daenerys is willing to go. Meanwhile, at Castle Black, Jon Snow is grappling with the looming threat of the White Walkers. A message from the east confirms the danger is escalating. After speaking with Maester Aemon, Jon realizes drastic action is needed. He approaches the imprisoned wildling leader, Tormund Giantsbane, attempting to recruit him. Jon proposes an unprecedented alliance. He will let the wildlings pass south of the wall and even offer Stannis' ships if they agree to unite and fight the White Walkers together. As a show of faith, Jon frees Tormund, seen. Tormund is hesitant but agrees to gather the free folk at Hardhome on the condition that Jon accompanies him to vouch for the Night's Watch's intentions. Jon then presents this radical plan to the Night's Watch brothers. As you can imagine, this is met with intense anger and disbelief. Their long-standing hatred for the wildlings runs deep. Figures like Alliser Thorne and Janos Slynt voice strong opposition, as shown, including Janos Slynt cruelly referencing Ollie's family being killed by wildlings. Jon also tries to convince a skeptical Ollie directly, arguing that unity is necessary to survive the greater enemy, the White Walkers. Here Brienne reaffirm her oath.
Thank you. You lived here a long time?
Aye.
Did you know Lord Eddard?
I knew him. And his father before him. The Starks are gone now.
Not all of them. I know who's inside that castle.
Everyone knows. The Boltons.
I'm not talking about the Boltons. I need to get a message to her. To Sansa Stark.
Who are you?
Someone who swore to keep her safe.
Swore to.
Her mother?
Her mother's dead.
That doesn't release me from an oath.
At Winterfell, Sansa's nightmare continues. Ramsay Bolton gloats about his upcoming marriage to Sansa, seeing it as a way to legitimize his dynasty. His jealous mistress, Myranda, takes Sansa to the kennels for a cruel reveal, building suspense. Inside, Sansa is shocked to see a broken, imprisoned Theon Greyjoy, now known only as Reek. Their impactful reunion is shown. Later, at a feast, Ramsay further torments Reek and Sansa, forcing Reek to apologize to Sansa for killing her brothers, which he actually faked, a disturbing moment captured. Meanwhile, Rose Bolton reveals that Stannis Baratheon is marching towards Winterfell, setting up a major conflict. Speaking of Stannis, his army departs Castle Black for Winterfell, observed by Jon Snow and Davos Seaworth. However, later in the episode, after consulting with Missandei and seeing Grey Worm recovering, Daenerys pivots her approach. She admits her initial harshness was wrong and decides on a more strategic path. She declares that slavery will never return, but in a move to build bridges with the Meereenese, announces she will marry a leader of an ancient family. This political decision is highlighted, where she chooses a man already kneeling before her. Finally, on a boat voyage, Tyrion Lannister and Ser Jorah Mormont sail through the eerie, ruined landscape of Valyria. As they admire the history, they are suddenly attacked by stone men, victims of the deadly grayscale disease. They fight them off. But during the struggle, one of the stone men grabs Jorah's arm. Later, on a beach, Jorah discovers the horrifying truth. He has contracted grayscale. The episode ends on this somber, dramatic reveal, seen in a close-up, with a dragon flying overhead, reminding us of the magical elements returning to the world even as deadly threats like grayscale spread. And that's the breakdown of Game of Thrones S05E05. This episode really ramped up the tension, showing Daenerys making calculated political moves after a ruthless display. Jon Snow pushing for a dangerous but necessary alliance, Sansa trapped in a horrifying situation in Winterfell, and Jorah Mormont facing a seemingly fatal illness. The stage is set for major confrontations and difficult choices ahead. Thanks for tuning into our recap. What did you think of this episode? Let us know in the comments below. And if you don't want to miss our next recap, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel.